In a quiet suburb of University Heights, Ohio, nestled within the Lautman household, the echoes of a dark and tumultuous past linger amidst family portraits and personal mementos. This home belongs to Dr. Jeffrey Lautman, whose mother, Bertha Berkowitz Lautman, bore the weight of her experiences through the Holocaust. Bertha Berkowitz Lautman's tale of survival is one that remained untold for decades. It was a narrative of resilience in the shadow of one of history's darkest epics, the Holocaust. Bertha was among the first young Jewish women forcibly taken from Slovakia to Auschwitz-Birkenau, the notorious concentration camp that has become emblematic of human cruelty and suffering. Within the confines of that camp, Bertha was assigned the harrowing task of the Leichen Commando, the group responsible for carrying the corpses of the deceased to the crematorium. The cessation of hostilities in Europe and her subsequent liberation on April 15, 1945, marked the beginning of a new chapter in Bertha's life. This date became her new birthday, a rebirth into a world far removed from the horrors she had endured. After the war, Bertha found solace in Cleveland and Ohio, where she raised her family and, in the 1970s, began to share her stories of perseverance, stories that she had sheltered her children from, to protect them from the pain of her past. Her son, Jeffrey Lautman, remembers the initial reluctance Bertha had in sharing these experiences. It was only when she saw the impact her story had on students that she understood the importance of sharing her testimony. Her voice became part of a chorus of survivors determined to ensure the world never forgets. Despite the wealth of literature and testimonies about the Holocaust, the individual and collective experiences of these young women, nearly 1,000 in number, had not been comprehensively documented until recently. Their stories, interwoven with personal and collective tragedies, are now being brought to light in a groundbreaking documentary titled 999: The Forgotten Girls. This documentary emerges from the meticulous work of filmmaker Heather Dune McAdam, who was propelled into the heart of these survivors' stories through the memoir Rena's Promises and her subsequent best-selling book. The book, which chronicles the harrowing journey of the first official Jewish transport to Auschwitz, lays the foundation for a documentary that aims to inscribe these women into the annals of history, a history that had hitherto overlooked their fates. Dune McAdam's journey began with interviews in 2017 and quickly evolved as a domino effect, with stories from survivors worldwide beginning to surface. Each survivor's account revealed a tapestry of diverse backgrounds, each unique but united by the shared horror of Auschwitz. As the world today witnesses a resurgence of anti-Semitism and hate, the urgency to educate the next generation becomes paramount. Both Heather Dune McAdam and Jeffrey Lautman espouse the belief that through education, hearts can be touched and, perhaps, the world can find itself with a little less hatred. Bertha Berkowitz Lautman's legacy, and those of the countless other survivors, serves as a powerful reminder of the indomitable human spirit. The documentary 999, The Forgotten Girls, becomes a vessel for their memories, ensuring that their voices continue to echo through time, reminding future generations of the profound cost of hatred and the immeasurable value of human life. As the narrative unfolds, attention shifts to the inception of the documentary 999: The Forgotten Girls. The documentary stands as a beacon of truth, illuminating the stories of the first official Jewish transport to Auschwitz. These were tales buried in the shadows, untold for far too long, and filmmaker Heather Dune McAdam took on the monumental task of bringing them to light. The journey for McAdam began with the memoir Rena's Promise, which narrated the unyielding determination of two sisters amidst the harrowing realities of the Holocaust. It was through this intimate portrayal that McAdam encountered the broader narrative of survival. Stories of young women, each with a name, a past, and an unspoken legacy of endurance. These stories compelled McAdam to delve deeper, culminating in the publication of her best-selling book and the foundation for the documentary. The personal accounts of the women featured in 999: The Forgotten Girls, are as diverse as they are profound. Each woman's experience reflects a fragment of the larger mosaic of survival: how they were rounded up, the separation from their families, the cruel journey to Auschwitz, and the daily struggle to maintain a semblance of hope in a place designed to extinguish it. Yet the significance of this documentary transcends the boundaries of personal histories. It serves as a critical instrument in the ongoing battle against ignorance and hatred. With anti-Semitism on the rise, the documentary underscores the necessity of confronting this resurgence with education and remembrance. By capturing the unique stories of these women, the documentary performs an act of historical preservation and serves as an educational tool, a reminder of the atrocities that can arise from hatred. The film aspires not just to tell a story, but to engage viewers, to connect them to the very human aspects of these survivors' journeys. It is in these connections that McAdam and Lautman see the potential to ignite empathy and to combat the forces of anti-Semitism. In a world where history's lessons are too easily forgotten, 999, The Forgotten Girls, stands as a testament to the strength of the human spirit and the enduring need to remember and educate. It ensures that the voices of the survivors become a guiding light for future generations, illuminating the path away from hatred and towards a more compassionate world.